Guys, Fresh Kick Friday today is a pair of Air Max 97, what are called koi fish. They're called koi fish because they kind of have a very similar yellowish gold to that as what you would see from a koi fish in a koi pond. I absolutely love koi ponds. I love seeing those big giant fish, swimming around. I used to love when I was a kid, my family would go to this one Chinese restaurant on Jonestown Road that had this huge aquarium with these massive koi fish, and I thought they were so cool. My two favorite things from that restaurant were the koi fish and the mints at the end. You guys know when you go to a Chinese restaurant and they have the little glass bowl with the mints and the spoon, and the mints are like light blue and light pink and light green, and they I don't know where you get those mints, but they're so good. Sadly, that Chinese restaurant is not there anymore. It is now an AT&T store. But whenever I drive by it, I always remember, once every few months, we'd all get excited to go get, Chinese food. I always remember the koi fish. And so when I got these shoes, that's actually where my mind went. I always wanted a pair of Air Max 97s. I think these are one of the coolest iterations of the Nike Air Max line. Every year, Nike comes out with a new version of the Air Max. And what makes them Air Max is back in the 80s, a guy by the name of Tinker Hatfield, very famous shoe designer. He designed the majority of famous Nike sneakers, the majority of famous Air Jordans. And when he designed this Air Max 1, the first Air Max, he had this great idea for cushioning, padding in the bottom of the shoe to, give you a little more height, give you a little more support, make the shoe a little more comfortable. And his genius idea was he wanted to create a little pocket where you could actually see the cushioning. So when you bought the shoe, wore the shoe, you could actually see the cushioning underneath. And Nike told him he was an idiot. They said, this is the stupidest idea, we're not gonna do that. And he said, trust me, do it, it's gonna work. And it did. Everybody loved the little pocket where you could see the cushioning, and the Air Max 1 sold like crazy, and that's why still to this day, Nike continues to put out Air Maxes year in and year out. The 97 is one of my favorites because that's where they just went crazy, and instead of it just being a little pocket right here, literally almost the entire bottom of the shoe is exposed. You can almost see the entirety of the cushioning under the shoe, which I just think looks so cool. And with today being a gold out at Fisher McDevitt High School, I thought it was the perfect day to break out my Air Max 97 Koi in this nice bright gold color.